Yo, it's good, guys, back again. And today, as you can see, was an absolute soul-crushing day for me. This was a really rough one. Show you why in a minute, but we took a big loss on the day, unfortunately. Perfect trade. I would take it 100 times over. And I'll show you why it was so brutal. But I'm going to make this short because I'm still kind of pissed off about this one, but yeah, we're down 450 bucks and we're getting real close to the loss limit on this account, so I feel like I'm just treading water right now. I erased all the gains, but try to get a little bit of it back tomorrow, and if this account gets blown, it gets blown. As you can see on this account, we're now down 350, which is manageable. So this was the trade I took right here. It's about 32 minutes, 7:15 to 7:47. 5 contracts, so nothing crazy. We did have news, didn't really do anything. It was pre-market, but as you can see on the 4-hour here, this is what I was marking out in the morning. You know, this 4-hour FVG here that we tapped into a few times, and lower time frames, or sorry, we had these 2 4-hour highs here, and then this was the previous day, New York kind of data high. It's a very strong draw. That was my target for the day. Well, it's not where my trade was targeted to, but that's where I thought price was going to go. And you can see on the lower time frames, this is Asia high and Asia low down here, London low, London high. So pre-market we took out London high, Asia high, and this nice move here happened right at market open. There was no real entry on this. If you're waiting for the macro, I mean, you could have entered pre-market off this, but after what happened yesterday, I was not taking another pre-market trade, so I was looking for a reversal back up to the, I'll show you guys, this was my target right here, this high right here on the 5-minute. And if you just notice, you can know exactly what's coming. But yeah, we had this 15-minute gap here. Right, so I was a little bit worried about that, but I thought we'd come up and take out that high and then probably push back up exactly like we did. But yeah, let's frame this out for you guys. So since we took out London lows, so I was looking for a trade there, but since we didn't take out Asia lows, I played this very safe. I know a lot of people didn't take a trade at all because of that, or had shorts that completely missed this. Like, I think this was like 2 pips or something. So, let's see. Yeah, 7 pips, right? Like, I know that freaked a lot of people out, but the way price has been moving, I kind of just took it with a grain of salt and realized we probably won't take that out. That's just kind of how it's been going lately. We'll get really close to a high or low, not take it out, and then straight back up or down. So I wasn't too concerned about this. Really, my main focus was not this for value gap, but this one, because I could have entered off this inversion here, but I really wanted to make sure we closed above this and formed more bullish market structure before I entered a trade because of this low here. I thought maybe we'd fill this and then come back down. So I waited, had actually really good entry. I mean, it was a bit early, but showing you guys on the 1-minute. So actually, before we get into this, obviously liquidity sweep of the London lows, double 5-minute inversion. We tapped into the 4-hour gap, and we have all these highs that need to be swept out, especially these strong draws up here, but we have all this and all these gaps that need to be filled, right? So A plus setup for me. I was super happy with this trade. This was my entry here. As you can see, 715 to 747. So 715 was right here, right on this candle. So that's where I entered. And 147. Stops were, I believe, right there. And my target was right here. So 1 to 2.3 was going to be a super good trade. I was up about $650. And for some stupid fucking reason, I didn't close the trade. Because I'm like, at this point, like, my TP was right here, right? Got a little bit of this pullback. I'm like, whatever. Might come back in this gap and then push forward. But as you can see, like, I think this is maybe 1 pip, 1.5 points. Like, it was a $700 win, that would have been. And I missed it by 1 fucking point. And again, like an idiot, I'm expecting a reversal because there's no reason why we shouldn't have, other than we tapped into this gap. But this gap was, or the 15-minute gap we tapped into, but we didn't even tap into these 5-minute gaps. And I was kind of hoping this gap would save me here. And then we got this candle, closed green, so I'm like, oh, we're going to push back up. And then we just dumped straight down, took me out. And it was a big loss, so shitty. But price did end up going right where I said it was going to go, and we'll take out these, probably Asia session. So my bias was great, but I guess you can say it was poor execution. I should have just fucking closed the trade right here. Like, that was still a 1 to 2, more than a 1 to 2. And this was a perfect fucking trade, like, bang on, nailed this shit. And I still fucked it up, so. This one really cut deep, and I know if anyone else is kind of in the same position I am, like, you're kind of break even, or you're a little bit of losses, you get a little bit of wins, like, shit, like you know the feeling, like, this shit just, I don't even know how to explain it. It makes you just want to break down and fucking quit, like. But, I mean, that's not an option for me. I know the wins are going to come one day. But, yeah, it fucking sucks. And I hate having to explain myself to you guys. But, yeah, that was the only really mistake I made. So, could have closed it right there. $50 difference. And got greedy. And I should have just said fuck my rules of always hitting full TP and just took it, or took partials off or something. Or fuck by that means even gone break even. But you live and you learn. That's going to be about it for today. Let's check in on tomorrow. No red folder tomorrow, but got some FOMC members speaking, so should be a decent day. Like I said, maybe we can get this back up to even on, or in profit on the week, but don't got much room to work on this account, so we'll see. This account's really gonna have to take over, I think, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. Yeah, today was a bummer. Hope you guys took a win out of this, because this was a very free day in my opinion. This was a super easy setup, other than the fact I didn't take out Asia lows. I hope some of you guys saw this and took it. So, yeah, that's going to be about it for today, guys. If I do trade tomorrow, hopefully it's not as of a depressing video. But if not, enjoy your weekend. We're getting close to the holidays, so there's not going to be much trading left for this year, so hopefully we get a good entry tomorrow. So, but yeah, we'll see. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next one.